All right. Registration for 10th grade is due next week. We have a couple of days to talk about this. I want to talk you through this little worksheet. You may have already done quite a lot of work helping yourself get ready for this. There are a few things as your AVID teacher that I really want you to consider. And filling out this sheet is just a step toward doing the online sheet that lets you play around with it, make mistakes, ask questions before you kind of fill out that final sheet. It's got all the numbers here, which the online form has for you too. But I've embedded some important information in this form, like this, like things that are alternating day with AVID that you're not going to find in the necessarily in the same way on the online form. Okay, so English, you have two options, perspectives in American Lit or honors. If you are in ninth grade English earning 5s and higher pretty consistently in the ninth grade course, if you are taking the honors options on assessments, honors perspectives in American Lit will be a good fit for you, especially if you enjoy reading, you enjoy writing and talking about literature. If you struggle to get through the reading, if you struggle to get yourself to write the papers, perspectives in American Lit is probably a better choice. If you're not sure, talk to your English teacher. Honors perspective is the class that alternates with AVID. You only need one other class to alternate with AVID. So if you're taking honors perspectives, that may end up being an alternating class all year for you versus having a full semester of English and then no English the next semester. All right, social studies, you're going to choose one. You have a few options. There's 3 different versions of modern U.S. history. So regular modern U.S. history, which could be an alternating day option for AVID. And then there's a hybrid and an online modern U.S. history course. So if virtual learning has been working well for you, you would like to keep that flex schedule kind of flexibility and that ability to work a little more at your own pace as part of your 10th grade year. Modern U.S. history is one of the classes that gives you that option. AP U.S. history is the other option. That is a college level history course. It's worth 3 credits. It's 3 terms long, so it takes up one of your elective credits. And then you take the AP U.S. history test in May of your 10th grade year. And if you score high enough on that test, you can earn college credit for your U.S. history course. Again, if in civics you're taking the honors options, you're consistently scoring in the 5s, 6s, and 7s, and you're enjoying the social studies, then AP US history could be a really good fit for you. Math, just taking the next one in the series. If you're in intermediate algebra, 9th grade algebra this year, you're going to take geometry. If you're in geometry this year, you're going to take either Algebra 2 or online Algebra 2. Only if you've already completed Algebra 2 as a 9th grader would you can either choose statistics, intro to pre-calc, or pre-calc. I think all of you are either moving into geometry or Algebra 2. Science, you have 3 options. You've got AP, Bio, and Chemistry. That is a 4-credit every day, all year course. You get 2 credits of biology and 2 credits of chemistry. You have to have taken geometry already as a 9th grader. You can't take geometry at the same time as you're taking AP Bio and Chemistry. You have to have already taken it as a 9th grader. So most of you will not have AP Bio as an option. This is for students who really love science. You're going to want 88 minutes of science in your schedule every day. If you know that you want to be pre-med in college, you know you love science, it is totally your jam. AP Bio and Chemistry is a great option. It gives you more honors level options than as a junior and senior because you've got chemistry already out of the way. Definitely talk to your science teacher if you're thinking about AP Bio and Chem. Then you can take honors biology, which is the alternating day with AVID. The primary difference between honors bio and biology is that in honors bio, you dissect a rat and I do not believe that there is an actual dissection as part of biology. So those are your, and I generally, unless you really, 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 really hate science, I recommend you all take honors bio. PE 10 requirement for everyone. You just have to take it. You can't graduate without it. All right, so that's 9 credits out of your 16. If you're taking AP US history, it's 10 out of your 16. If you're taking AP biology, it's 11 out of your 16. So what I want you to do once you've gone through and filled this out is write down how many credits do you have already accounted for from your required classes. Most of you will have 9. If you're taking an AP class, you'll have 10 or 11. All right, the AVID registration number is in the course book. You can directly register yourself for AVID 10. There isn't anybody in this class who I would say shouldn't go on and do AVID 10. In fact, especially after the craziness of this year and so little time in the building, and now transitioning to the high school building, AVID is going to be an incredible support in that transition for you. We also have an amazing 10th grade AVID teacher who you guys are going to love. I cannot recommend highly enough that you stay with AVID. So AVID, again, alternating days. So you have to either be in Honors Perspectives in American Lit, Modern US History, or the hybrid or online options, Pre-Calc, and Pre-Calc is only if you've already taken Algebra 2, Honors Biology. So you have to take one of those 4 classes, or you have to take a music class. So all sophomore music performing ensembles, choir, band, and orchestra are alternating day. If you are in orchestra, that's what you will have on the B days to your AVID on A days. So then you don't need to worry about that list of classes above. If you're not in a music, then you do have to take either Honors Perspectives, Modern US History, Pre-Calc, or Honors Bio. Okay, fine arts, you have to have 2 fine arts credits before you graduate from high school. Any art class you took in 9th grade, and you all took a 9th grade arts class, I think, at least a semester long one, count toward your fine arts credit. So one term of 9th grade art, like one term of drawing and painting or whatever, counts as a half a credit, and you need 2. So you'll just need to pay attention to that. If you don't have room in your schedule your sophomore year for art, you're going to need to take more fine arts your junior and senior year. Orchestra, band, choir obviously count as fine arts, in addition to visual arts. World language, as a college-bound student, you have to continue in your world language class through 10th grade at the very minimum. If you are hoping to get into the University of Minnesota or any other selective colleges, that's Hamlin, St. Thomas, Augsburg, for sure. If you're looking at more selective colleges outstate, you're looking at Macalester, Carleton, or Howard, or Harvard, Yale, Stanford, whatever, UCLA, you will need 4 years of a world language. That's what colleges are looking for. So they consider world language part of your core classes for college entrance, but everybody should be taking a world language for next year. I know that some of you are wondering about doubling up. A lot of people want to double up in math. If you are doubling up on math so you can get done with math as an 11th grader and you don't have to take it your senior year, don't do that. You're much better off taking 1 semester of math 10th, 1 11th, 1 12th, than taking math every single day for your 10th grade year and then having a gap in your transcript your senior year. As colleges are looking at your transcript, they're looking for regular enrollment in college readiness courses. So if you're doubling up because you want to take a certain math class your senior year and you're not going to be able to fit it in unless you double up, that's great. That's when you do it, but not to just get it out of the way. You should talk to your math teacher or your science teacher if you're thinking about doubling up on one of those subjects. AP and honors classes. As you're deciding whether to pursue honors level work in 10th grade, I want you to think about these questions. Did you take the honors option in English and civics, and were you successful? Have you talked to your teacher? to see if they think it's a good fit. Look at what subjects you're scoring highs, 5s or higher, pretty consistently scoring 5s and higher. What subjects are interesting to me? That's a huge one to think about. Do not take an AP class in a subject you already don't like. It will make you so unhappy. And then really think about, do I play sports or have a job or have other significant time commitments, helping out around the house, taking care of younger siblings, that will affect how much time I can commit to homework, because AP courses do have a heavier homework load. And if you're taking multiple AP or honors level classes, it can really sink you, and we don't want that for you. You need balance in your life. You need time to play. You need time for friends. You need time to work. You need time to do sports, time to be with family. You've got to have balance, and you can't load your schedule up so much that you lose all of the other parts that make you who you are. That's not good for you, and it's not good for a college that will eventually bring you on campus. And you should have time for service work in your schedule too. All right, so use those questions to help you. On this page, so you can take 16 credits in 10th grade. Your required courses, you already figured out, they're either worth 9, 10, or 11. Just move that number down here. So you either have 5, 6, or 7 credits worth of electives available. AVID is going to take 2 of those. World Language is going to take 2 of those. If you are in AVID and World Language, and then orchestra, band, choir, orchestra, you can see you will not be able to take AP Bio 2 because you'd run out of credits. You only have 5 and you'd need 6. So you have to do the math of what subjects can I take and how many elective classes will I have. As a 10th grader, you will not have a ton of elective options. If you are a college-bound student, you might have 1 elective class, you might have 3, depending on whether you're a band, choir, orchestra kid, but you're not going to have dozens of electives in your schedule, and you shouldn't as a college-bound 10th grader. So then you list those classes here. It's 1 credit elective classes as alternate classes. I don't know if they're having you put that in your registration this year. They almost always do, in case the classes that you've selected don't fit into your schedule. They want to know, what else are you interested in? What else do you care about that we could put you in so that we can fill your schedule? If you don't put in those alternate courses, they might just put you in a study hall, which you do not want. Because it really doesn't look good on a college-bound transcript. You don't earn credit for it, so it sets you back toward graduation credit. But it also, in 10th grade, you want to fill your schedule and keep a solid base getting ready for college. Make sure that this number at the end is 16 credits that you've registered for. You can check in with me during the Google Meet time if you have questions about any of this. But that is the overview for 10th grade registration for an AVID student. Yay!